to the DIY Gang Guide. I'm Shao. Now this guide is, how can I put this? This guide is about independence. If you're a musician, if you're a rapper, if you make music and you don't want to be, I don't know, controlled, dictated to, if you don't see a record label as your necessary path, then yeah, this guide is for you. If you have some questions about the music industry, specifically in the UK, because that's where I'm based, then, you know, this guide might be for you. Now, how can I be even giving you any advice? Well, I'm an independent rapper. To date, I've sold over 13,000 copies of my CDs across the country just by working hard, talking to people. I live this, is what I'm trying to say. I'm full-time, and without trying to brag or boast, yeah, I make money from my music. And I kind of want to help you do the same, because when I started, there was no guides, there was no advice, there was nobody helping me out, you know. I made a lot of mistakes, I did a lot of things right, but you know, it was a lot of trial and error. And one thing I've noticed is that there isn't many information guides for people who just have genuine questions about the industry. Yeah, maybe you make good music, but you want to get it out there, you want to get it to your fans, maybe you want to get it on the radio, I don't know. But the key point is you're independent, and maybe you want to stay like that, maybe you don't, I don't know. But yo, I'm going to try and help you. So let's get into this. Why even be independent? In my opinion, independence these days, it's the best place to be. I think that's where the music industry is definitely going. If we look at artists like Tech9, Macklemore, Hopsin, all of these people, even JME, you can do this yourself. You just got to work hard. First and foremost, you got to make good music. You know, if only your friends are saying it's good, then that's a problem. Haters aren't haters if they're actually trying to give you advice. If you've got more haters than fans, then we've got a problem. So first of all, make good music. If you don't make good music, stop this video, go make some good music, come back when you're ready. If you do make good music, then this series, I'm going to try and help you take it from conception to a listener's ears. I'm going to try and help you make some fans. I'm going to try and help you build a fan base. You know, I'm going to be very honest with you. This isn't easy. It's not easy. I do this, I'm out working, making fans, you know, like when I say working, I mean working on my music, because, you know, that's what I do. I does this. Yeah, I'm out working 6-7 days a week. You can't be lazy in this. If you really want it, if you really want to succeed, you got to be willing to do it yourself. So this guide, I'm going to try and give you some advice based from my personal perspective, because I've lived a lot of it. So I'm going to give you some stories, I'm going to give you some advice, I'm going to give you, most importantly, honesty, you know. So if you got any questions or anything like that, drop a comment in the comment box. But till then, we're going to deal with some of the, you know, key questions, key issues that people come up with. First question, I guess, most, you know, the question that I get asked the most is, how do I get my music out? What the? You see? I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. Yeah, so how do I get my music out there? It's a key question I get asked a lot. So, firstly, where do you want to get your music out there? Where is that? You know, I want to get radio play. Radio isn't all it's cracked up to be these days. If we really think about it, you need to really identify your fan base. If your fan base are the type of people who, let's imagine 13 to 18-year-olds or something like that, who go out skating, they spend a lot of time outdoors, they listen to their MP3 players, they're not really listening to the radio anyway. So if that's your fan base, why are you trying to get radio play? I think that when it comes to this industry, a lot of stuff is romanticized. You want to be on the TV, you want to be on the radio, you want to have millions of pounds in your bank account and stuff like that. But let's be realistic. The superstars are super for a reason. It doesn't always happen. If you want to be an independent artist, and if you want to be truly independent and not reliant on other people building your future and building your dream, then you also got to be realistic. Maybe you don't get a #1 ever, but maybe you have a strong enough fan base that you can put out whatever the heck you want for the rest of your life and live very, very comfortably off the proceeds from that, you know, without losing your integrity. And for me, that's the key thing: integrity and artistic freedom. where do you want your music? Who is your fan base? A lot of artists these days aren't identifying their fan bases. They're making music, but they don't know who's actually going to be listening to it. So you're blind marketing. You're spamming everyone and everything on Facebook, Twitter. Watch my video, listen to my music, blah blah blah. You don't know who's going to respond best. So first of all, let's think about your fan base. Who is going to be listening to your music? Who do you want to listen to your music? Sometimes the people you want to be listening to your music aren't the people who actually listen to your music. So it's an important question, and these are important questions that need to be asked. There are a lot of different ways to get your music out there. Some traditional routes, some less traditional. You know, radio play, TV, free downloads, playing a load of gigs, rolling out and selling your CDs directly to the people. It's business, but it doesn't mean you can't be creative with it. It doesn't mean that you can't make it exciting. We're going to explore some of those ways. I don't want to make this video too long, so we're going to cut it here. Really, I just wanted to introduce what this is about. Hopefully I can help you out. Hopefully I can give you a bit of advice. Like I said, if you've got any questions, leave it in the comment box here. Aside from that, you know, like I said, first and foremost, just make good music. Love what you make. If you want to be independent, if you want to be truly independent, then be independent. Don't start chasing after these X Factor dreams and these superstar dreams and whatever. Make your music, love your music, get it out to the people, and be happy. And quite frankly, yeah, as an independent artist, I can say I'm happy. So I want to help you out with that. Like I said, no big secrets, just hard work. And we're going to have a look at some of that. So till next time, DIY gang. Peace. Being an independent rapper in the UK, it's my advice is going to be a bit specific. If you're a rapper, then you're laughing. If you're not, there may still be some information in here for you. So don't, you know, dismiss it all. I'm going to try and keep it quite general, quite broad. I'm going to give you advice based on my own experiences, and I'm going to tell you a couple stories. I should note, for legal purposes, don't be relying 100% on my advice. Don't just take my word for it. Do your research, know the industry, read a book, read some websites, you know, understand the industry that you're based in. That's probably the most important advice I can give you. Understand the business as well as the music. That way it's a lot more difficult for people to shove a contract under your nose and you just realize you signed away all your rights to everything you ever made ever. So yeah,